Hi, I'm Heidi. In this video, we'll be doing a guided imagery. The only thing you really need for the guided imagery is a pen and some sort of paper for afterwards. However, if you'd like to have a comfortable blanket or a chair, a bottle of water, a glass of water, all of those things are beneficial to have for afterwards. I'd like to invite you to either sit down or lay down in a way that's comfortable for you. And as you get comfortable, place your body in symmetry. Make sure if you're seated, your head is resting on your neck in such a way that it's comfortable, that your shoulders are placed and dropped back so that they are resting easily, your arms straight down so that they can rest on your thighs if you're seated in a chair. When I lay down, I like to place my arms in a low V so that they can echo each other and be fully supported by the floor without any strain. My legs are typically stretched long, and I allow my feet to just drop outwards as they do. As you begin to pay attention to your breathing, not changing anything, just paying attention to it, notice the sounds around you. Some of the sounds I'm hearing here as I sit outside are the rustle of the leaves on the trees as the wind gently blows them. I hear the sounds of the city in the distance. Occasionally, there is a train whistle far off. And a little down the road from me, there are children playing, so I'm hearing their voices and dogs barking. What are the sounds around you as you breathe in and breathe out? And breathe in and breathe out. Life is happening every moment around us. Life never stops. When it's spring, seeds are germinating. When it's summer, fruit is ripening. When it's fall, leaves are dropping, changing color. We are harvesting. When it's winter, roots are growing deeper into the soil. Our bodies and our minds make sense of the growth that has occurred through the year. Whatever season you're in, acknowledge that life is. Take a breath in through your nose and let it out. Life is in every moment. We breathe. Our heart pumps blood through our veins. The little sacs in our lungs, the little alveoli, fill and release and fill and release. And the capillaries bring the oxygen into our blood to oxygenate it. And some capillaries from our veins return the carbon dioxide and fill the sacs again for exhale. Our bodies function. The earth turns. Where is the sun in the sky right now? Or is it night and the moon is there? Is its face fully turned towards us, or is it turning away into shadow? Acknowledge now how even in the middle of the darkest point of night, with the new moon where there's the least light, that the sun is still shining. Breathe that knowledge in to your body. Exhale out any stress and worry. If you haven't yet, I invite you to allow your eyes to gently close or just soften your vision so that it's not the major input of information for you right now. I'd like to invite you on a journey beginning in your body and then moving into liminal space. As you breathe, pay attention to your heartbeat. You may wish to put your hand on your heart if you're struggling, but if you're not, just tune in to your heartbeat. Drop down into your heart. And as you are connected with your heart, if any sensation arises or any emotion, just let it rest gently in the palm of your hand and allow it to flow where it needs to flow. And again, something else may come up, a thought or a feeling or an emotion. Just let it rest gently in the palm of your hand and then allow it to float away on your next exhale. You may need to do this several times. That is the nature of life. I'd like you to imagine everywhere your body touches the floor or your chair or the ground, everywhere that your body rests against the surface that is supporting you right now, imagine growing roots. These are fast-growing roots because they're always there for you. You're just connecting with them again. And these roots grow deep into the soil and all the way down into the earth where there is plenty of nourishment. I'd like you to take any feelings in your body or your heart that aren't serving you, any thoughts in your mind, and just gather them, starting at the top of your head, like gently brushing feathers forward. You're just going to gather them and exhale them down your body. Gravity will assist you. And allow all of that to just go down your body and down into these roots from your head, from your neck, from your shoulders, your chest, your upper arms, your upper torso, your lower arms, your lower torso, your hands, your waist, your hips, your belly, your pelvic bowl, the backs of your thighs, the fronts of your thighs, your knees, your calves and shins, and down your ankles and feet, your toes, your heels, the pads and bottom of your feet, down into the earth. And once there, the earth will receive these things that no longer serve you. And just as the earth does with all of the decaying matter, it allows it to decay and digest and become fertilizer. Take a few breaths knowing that that transformation is happening. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And in through the nose and out through the mouth. And now, this beautiful life is ready. Let's bring it back up through our roots, back up into the bottoms of our feet, like blossoms bursting with life, flowering through our ankles, in our toes, up our shins and calves, blossoms and flowing life up through our knees and thighs, into our pelvic bowl and belly, like a beautiful river or a large, calm lake, up into our chest cavity and our torso, blossoms and plants thriving, limbs of these plants unfurling into our upper chest, blossoming around our heart and in our fingers and hands and wrists and forearms and upper arms and shoulders, and flowers blooming in the center of our neck, at our throat, and up our chin. We're up to our chin and up to our ears, and blossoming life, teeming with aliveness, beautiful and fresh, up into our heads, flowers and plants reaching and blooming and unfurling, all within our body. Connect back to your heart in its aliveness, in its blossoming. Drop into your belly, full breaths, with its aliveness and its blossoming. Rest in the curve of your pelvic bowl in its aliveness and its blossoming. You are nature. You are natural. You are alive and blossoming all throughout your body, cells moving, breath filling and releasing, heart beating and relaxing, body digesting, alive. Breathe in this aliveness and turn further inward. Walk into the center of your heart. In the center of your heart is a seat. It is the best, most comfortable seat you have ever encountered because it is made exactly for your body. Feel its cushioned softness. Stretch out and relax into it. It holds you just right, cradling you in all the right places and firmly supporting you in all the right places and letting you just be. This is your seat at the center of your heart. And as you sit, the walls of your heart become translucent, and they seem to expand outward as they connect with the world around. It is suddenly a beautiful day in the center of your heart. It is suddenly a gorgeous moment. What are the sounds that you hear? What plants are growing? Are you in a forest? Are you at the beach? Are you underwater but can breathe? Are you high on a mountain top? Are you swaddled in a blanket? Are you covered in comfortable leaves? How are you in this environment? Where are you? Is it a meadow? Is it a forest? Is it noon? Is it twilight? Are lights and fireflies twinkling on around you? Or is the sun shining at the right brightness, filling your body with warmth. Notice the area around you. Notice this place. It is your place, and it is a place between. So it is a place that is 100% always here, always available, and always safe for you. As you hear the creatures around you, maybe birds cawing or insects walking around, maybe bees humming, maybe you hear a little creature scurrying around, just doing what little creatures do. Listen to those sounds and know that life is there, and that this is a place you can return to anytime you need to connect with your aliveness, because you are so alive. Your body is this miracle functioning. You are nature. Nature is you. All of those resources are there and available to you. The sun, the water, the air, the earth supporting you even now as you rest in this chair in the center of your heart. As you're here, the natural world of your heart wants to bring you a gift. You begin to see some movement in the distance, and coming forward is perhaps a creature or an animal. Maybe it's a bird flying towards you. Maybe it's a human, maybe your higher self, maybe a guardian angel, maybe it's just divine love and light coming forward to greet you and bring you a gift. As this being or light or creature or divinity comes forward, you feel how sacred this moment is. You feel it all the way through your body as you're held so tenderly in your own heart. You feel the beauty of this moment and the sacred message that is coming. You feel that connection, that beautiful love. And as this being approaches, it greets you. Does it make a sound, or does it say words, or does it just gently bow its head? And there it leaves and reaches out to you, dropping in your lap or at your feet, or perhaps you reach out your hand and they clasp it, or maybe if the creature is friendly, it rubs gently against you and you ruffle its fur or feathers, or run your hands along its scales and reach down and retrieve the gift it has brought. What is it? This is a gift that is a resource for you. Maybe it's a key, maybe it's a doorknob, maybe it's a book or a scroll, maybe it's a piece of fruit, maybe it's a piece of the sky, maybe it's words written on parchment. What is it? Maybe it's a ring or jewelry. What is it? It could be anything. This gift is unique for you, and it talks of a resource that you have within you, available at all times to support you in connecting to your aliveness. Take this item and tuck it in your pocket and thank the being that has brought it, and feel their love wash over you as they let you know Of course, it is yours. It is always yours. It is always here. And maybe you blow them a kiss, or maybe you wave goodbye, or maybe you just watch them turn and continue back the way they arrived. Snuggle into your chair and feel its loving, cushioning support one more moment. Take a deep breath. Feel your belly rise and sigh it out. Thank your heart for hosting you as you gently watch the sky recede back to the heart, where you are sitting in the middle of your heart on this perfect chair made just for you, just to support you right here. And then feeling refreshed, gently standing to your feet again and walking back out the door of your heart. Bringing your attention back to the pelvic bowl of your body, back to your belly as it fills with air, as you can hear the sounds louder around you, the children playing closer, maybe the birds are squawking more loudly, or the breeze is rustling. Begin listening to the sounds that surround you here in the world as you breathe. Move into your belly. Watch it fill. Watch it empty. Watch it fill. Watch it empty. Like waves in the ocean, pulsing with life, it fills and empties again. And move your attention to your heart. It too beats and pauses, beat, beat, and pause, beat, beat, and rest. Listen to the music of your heart. Maybe you need to put your hand on your heart and feel that. Feel the rhythm it plays you, the song that says, I am alive, I am living, I am full of aliveness and resources and capacity and strength. I am here, I am here. And as that song continues to play, tune in to what is around you. Feel where your body touches the floor again. Wiggle your toes. Breathe. If your eyes are closed, allow them to slowly open, letting light come back in, turning your vision centers back on. Maybe looking around a little bit before you move, wiggling your hands and fingers. Maybe you need a good stretch. Oh, because that was a journey. Breathing deep, sighing loudly if you need to. Connecting back to the world around you and the regular pace of this life. All that aliveness that we brought up is still here. Those roots, though we're not focusing on them now and they seem to have receded, are always available for us. How was that journey? Who did you meet? What gift did they give you? Oh, tell me all about your chair or couch in the center of your heart. Tell me all about the world of your heart. I would love to know. Maybe sit down and write a little bit in your journal about this experience so you can take it with you. Maybe you're not a journaler, so you write a couple sentences, or maybe even just 3 words and the item that you received. If you're confused about what you were given, do some searches. Chat with people about the symbolism of it. Allow it some time. You will find that it will become clear, and it will be surprising how profound it is, the gift that you've received on that journey. Thank you for journeying with me, for allowing life to bloom within you, for allowing yourself to be supported by the earth and connected. As you move throughout the rest of your day or the rest of your week, remember this connection is always available. Be gentle to yourself. Allow the earth to support you. Take care.